for a moment, whoever this is, just listen. Nature's greatest symphony. We talk about music as a gateway to the soul, but where was music inspired from?
Music is not just rhythm and musical note. Music is silence also.
There was a time when people gathered around a fire, a circle of light, to pass down oral histories through story and song. But those times are slipping into the past. Traveling in India, I was to learn of another endangered creature, culture. Specifically, the culture of music. Not only instrumental, but the music of nature as well. India harbors a myriad of languages, yet music is shared by all. This mystic language is a universal thread that reaches around the world, weaving through all of humanity. Music.
Music is life.
It's the gateway to the soul, right? I realized that here I could learn from those who had passed the ancient art of listening down from generation to generation. India's musicians. With their generous guidance, I would see with my ears, trust my ears to lead me down the thread of history on the notes of India's song. I traveled to Rajasthan, a North Indian province where the landscape is so treacherous, so formidable, that throughout India's history, it has kept invaders out, thereby protecting the cultural treasures within. Before I came to Rajasthan, I was to learn that the raga, one of India's most influential forms of Indian music, has in fact colored all of India's musical heritage. There are ragas for each time of day, for each emotional state of being. The raga is defined as that which colors the soul.
This music is a shower of the soul.
Ustad Asad Ali Khan, one of the last bean players, talked about the healing powers of his music.
ये मेरा दावा है और दावा कहते हैं इसको कि ये राग जो है खास तौर पे तो अगर ये जो है वो अगर दिल का मरीज भी इस राग को खास तौर से श्री ये जो भी मैंने बजाया इसको सुने तो उसको जो है वो आराम हो जाएगा ये है इस राग का असर दिस इज द रीजन ऑफ द राग ये है म्यूजिक थेरेपी
Music speaks of emotions, of sorrow and joy, loneliness and passion. I was reminded that music allows us to explore the extremes of human existence beyond the boundaries of spoken language. It gives voice to our emotional history on this planet. Shubhendra Rao studied with the world-famous sitar master, Ravi Shankar. Saskia Rao de Haas is originally from Holland. Together, they represent a modern synthesis of Eastern and Western music styles.
The piece is something Saskia and I are really very passionate about. It's a piece in the harmonic minor and corresponding to an Indian raga, of course. But we had struggled almost for 2 years of composing something in that scale. Got done in 2 hours. The piece was composed spontaneously on the 12th of September 2001. And we felt that in that piece we were expressing completely the feeling of utter, helplessness. "9/11" or world over, it's a negative milestone, I would say. So it had such a deep impact even on us. Violence in general violates human spirit. So that feeling of being violated, yet, of course, we always live with hope. And we want that hope to remain. So I think in this piece we express not only the feeling of being violated and seeing some violence of that magnitude, but also we do express the hope, the beauty of life, the joy of life itself.
Music is not only a place for the darker emotions, it is also a playground for the soul.
My own guru, a few of the ragas that he taught me when I was in my 20s, he said, practice this. Practice it very well, but don't perform it till you're 40. I didn't understand. So I practiced it, and of course, for me, what he said, was the ultimate. So I never performed it. But now that I have touched 40, now I know why he said it. Because the same rags that I have practiced for 15, 20 years has a different outlook that I pour into because of my experience with life. That's what we bring into the music. And it makes so much sense. That's why in North Indian music, we never have child prodigies. 6, 7, no. You have to, it's an experience of life that you throw into your music.
For much of Indian music, there is no sheet music. With lengthy ragas held in the minds of the ancients, when they are forgotten, if the music has not been passed down, their offerings vanish into the past.